Assalamualaikum and good morning sir and my fellow friend. My name is Muhammad ZULHAIRI bin Ali and my matric number is 2200409. My group member is FADHILAH binti Azaman 2200400 and IZYAN RASYIQAH binti JAMAL 2200404. Today our group will presentation about periodic and perpetual inventory system. So this is our table of content. First is introduction, second is inventory system, which is periodic inventory system and perpetual inventory system. Third is difference between system. Four is advantages and disadvantages periodic inventory system. Five is advantages and disadvantages perpetual inventory system. Six, which system is best for a company. And seven, conclusion. The last is reference. The introduction, the supply chain, which the supply chain, which entail following goods from the producer through the warehouse and then to the point of sale, include inventory management. So the businesses must have a clear installation of their inventory to ensure the customer order are fulfilled, short-term delivery time, and so on. Then the businesses need the system to managing the stock with effectively and correctly. Here we explain two systems can apply in your business. I will pass to the next presenter.
An inventory management system is a procedure used by business to track product all the way through the supply chain from the point of initial purchase to the point of final sale. In a company setting, inventory management methods are managed through inventory system. There are two types of systems that are always used by companies, that is periodic system and perpetual system. Periodic inventory system. Periodic inventory system usually used in the small company to manage inventory, which they may not have much money or opportunity to adopt a computerized system into their workflow. The type of business that use this system include companies that sell a few units of inventory each month, such as art galleries and car dealerships. As a result, they conduct a periodic system to determine their inventory and cost of goods sold. Figure 1 shows how inventory updates under the periodic inventory system.
Next, I will explain about perpetual inventory systems. Perpetual inventory systems are better suited to companies with greater and more complicated inventory levels as well as higher sales volumes. For instance, grocery businesses and pharmacies are typically employed perpetual inventory systems. This system will be utilized indefinitely to track the company's remaining inventory. This is accomplished by a computerized system that tracks inventory purchases and sales utilizing point of sale, POS, and enterprise asset management technology. Besides, it is a detailed system which inventory changes are correct if no items are stolen or damaged and are easily accessible. Figure 2 shows how inventory updates under the perpetual inventory systems.
Move to the next slide. Difference between system periodic and perpetual. The business scale, periodic for small business and perpetual for medium or big business. Inventory count. For periodic is physical count and perpetual is real-time update. For the process periodic is manual and perpetual is automatic. For inventory record period is physical verification and perpetual is based on book of record. Inventory update periodic is sometimes that is usually at the end of final years and perpetual is continuously. Transaction investigation periodic is difficult and perpetual is easy. Effect business operation periodic is the business operation need to be stopped during the valuation and perpetual is do not affect the business operation. Possibility of inventory control periodic is no and perpetual is yes. And last, for the formula, periodic is cost of goods sold equal beginning inventory plus purchase minus ending inventory, and perpetual is ending inventory equal beginning inventory plus receipt minus issue. I pass to the next presenter.
Next, I will explain about the advantages and disadvantages of the periodic system. Advantages of the periodic system. First, easy to implement. A periodic inventory system can be implemented easily and will become physically when desired by company. This technology can be integrated in the company quickly and with less pressure than any alternative to track goods. Besides, it is cheap to implement. Companies don't need to spend money on expensive software solutions. Technically, the only thing required to invest is the time it takes to take physical inventory. Next, idea for small business. As can imagine, this kind of system works best for relatively small enterprise related to 1 or 2 employees, a small amount of stock, and a few orders placed each year. Disadvantages of the periodic system. First, lack of details. There are errors and lost opportunities when inventory is counted using a periodic system. Opening, such as seasonal demand, may not be clear due to the lack of details on the opening side. Other than that, potential loss in revenue. When using the journal inventory system, it can be difficult to detect inventory loss due to damage or hand error. Loss resulting from modified and damaged products are not well reported. Next, labor intensive. It can be difficult to find the time and energy to ensure that a periodic inventory system is handled properly, especially for a small organization.
Next, I will explain about advantages and disadvantages of perpetual inventory system. The first advantage is updates in real time. Real-time updates are the first perk. In the company, FOS data must always be updated. Because of this, we must enforce the real-most FOS system and constantly update FOS data. Second advantage is more accurate prediction. We can comprehend the purchasing habits of our visitors by applying a perpetual FOS method. Using this technology will enable us to discover fresh opportunities that will maximize the company's deal-making strategy. The third advantage is managing multiple locals fluently. How to cover inventory at numerous locations as effectively and efficiently as feasible is one of the issues in inventory. If our own FOS monitoring, we will be overpowered. Homemade monitoring is a huge time and effort waste. The inventory system must therefore effectively manage multiple supplies in all locations. We go to the disadvantage of perpetual inventory system. The first is scanning mistakes. Every item in a perpetual inventory system needs to have a barcode, which is one of the crucial requirements. Each item has a barcode or tag to make it simpler for you to scan them all at once. Second is hacking. When it comes to systems, hacking is one of the things we need to be cautious of. Hacking done carelessly will put the security of all corporate data and information at risk. For example, data leaking may occur if there are leaking incidents. The last disadvantage is theft. A perpetual inventory system does not ensure that your company's inventory will be secure against theft. There is still a very high likelihood that careless individuals will steal. Because theft can hurt a firm, rigorous policies must be put in place by businesses to avoid it.
Next is which one system is best for a company. In conflict between the periodic inventory system and the perpetual inventory system, which system should the business choose. The choice of an inventory system based on the current state of the business. According to demand of business, both of system, perpetual inventory and periodic inventory have an advantage and disadvantage of their own. Scalability is another parameter and guide that business can use to choose the best inventory management system for their operation. The company can choose a perpetual inventory system for efficient inventory management if the business expanded solely and consistently and inventory can appear confused. I'll pass to the next presenter.
As a conclusion, an inventory management system can simplify ordering, storing, and using inventory by automating end-to-end production, business administration, demand forecasting, and accounting. Periodic and perpetual inventory, these two systems are two different ways of keeping track of the number of objects in the inventory that can be accessed. Organizations can benefit greatly from asset management software which offer features like precise tracking, inventory management system, and reports that can be used to identify sales trends. That's all our presentation on the topic of periodic system and perpetual system. Thank you.